How's it? Today is Tuesday, February 17th. It is a back squat day. There is a storm brewing. It's very cold, it's very windy, it's very rainy. Um, yeah, it's that's kind of how today felt. I think I talked about it last week. When temperature kind of drops and pressure in the air changes, then so does the way my body feels, and that's no different than today. I do think that today was a little different in a few different ways, but I actually didn't use the Normatec compression sleeve to warm up, I guess, before the session, which I've been doing for probably 3 months at this point. I think it helps a lot. I don't know if it's a placebo thing that makes it as super effective. I do know that it is effective in like clinical terms because it kind of colludes a little bit of the blood vessels, and so when you kind of squeeze that, your body wants to push more blood through those regions, and so when you release that the pressure from the squeezing, it kind of forcefully pushes more blood through the body parts that you squeeze. So that is for sure what is happening. And yeah, I guess today I didn't use it and it turned out to be completely fine. So that gives me a little bit more confidence moving forward, knowing that not only am I getting a little bit better with every single day, but I'm relying a little bit less on the tools that I've been using to get to where I am right now. As far as today's session goes, just 3 kilos up from last week, so 3 sets of 10 at 86. Still very, very light. This isn't going to be heavy until I get to like, I don't know, 125. So it's going to be a long time before I feel challenged. But I do want to say that today I was trying very, very, very hard to forcefully, like, kind of aggressively hold back extension throughout the entire range of motion. And I think I did a pretty good job. Like, if you look back at the first 2 sets, here's the last set, of course. The quality of the movement's actually really nice. Specifically, I'm looking at the 3/4 angle. The side angle looks a little bit weird because my lower back does dip a little bit into kind of neutral, not necessarily into flexion, but from extended to neutral. And then as I move up and down, it feels a little, or it looks a little weird, but it feels pretty good. So I'm not gonna complain about that too much. Afterwards, I did my accessories, some split squats. So these actually split squats. The my lower back feels a little bit of discomfort with some of these split squats, and I think it might be when I stand up too much, so when I'm a little bit more upright in my torso. I guess that is a little bit more extended through my lower back, and that makes sense for all of the things I've been dealing with. So yeah. After that, I did some of my overhead presses. Hopefully, I can. If I say this, knowing full well that I might be running out of time when I start these sessions, right? But hopefully in the future I can start doing the barbell overhead press because that was probably my favorite lift. That was like I was quite good at it, and I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, after that I did my single leg deadlifts there, the opposite arms. That feels very good. I'm slowly increasing those. Today was 65 pounds. Hopefully next week we start at 70. Cable bicep curls, and then just the last one here was my banded dead bugs. I feel like I'm just by virtue of me not using the Normatec today. I think that is quite a bit of progress in a way that's not necessarily progress. Does that make sense? So I'm not increasing reps. I'm not increasing weight. I'm simply removing a potential crutch that I've been using for quite a long time. And like I'm not saying that I'm not going to use it in the future. It's just that like I don't have that like heavy reliance that I thought I did. So that's a big positive. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.